What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Been a while since I've done one of these. Yeah, it's been a minute. Let me see. I got Universe X in here. My man Wobbles, BB, Theory, Comically Flawed. What's going on, guys? Everybody hears me all right? There's somebody answer me up in the chat. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Anybody hear me? All right, thank you. Yes, just popped up. Hey, Murph, what's going on? J. Rod Ham and the man from Beantown. Mic check 1 2. Microphone check 1 2 1 2. There's a couple of reasons why I wanted to go live. I haven't done it in a while. I always enjoy talking with everybody here. We all know that. Some guys I do off chats with, on a daily basis. Fucking Beanhead, Murph, guys like that. But I like to talk to you guys and just kick it about comics. Picked up some pretty nice books within like the last week and a half since my last haul. Hey, Fun Comics 814, welcome aboard. Thank you for coming out. Let me show you some of the books that I've been picking up. I picked this up and I have slowed down dramatically on variants, but I did pick up the Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider and the Virgin because it was just a sweet Crane cover. Very, very nice. I liked it. So, he does a good Cosmic Ghost Rider. Comic Brains, what's good, my brother? Beantown, Theory, there we go. I'll tell you what, one of the funniest commercials was during the Super Bowl I found was that whole Chris Evans and all those guys, that Boston commercial with the car. That was hilarious. Comically Flawed, I give you nothing. You do not get my honey holes. You will buy them dry. Yeah, I haven't been buying either. I'm going to be heading out to Beantown too. To C2E2 also, man from Beantown. So, I picked up a few things, but not like I normally do. These I had pre-ordered, and I just love them. I just thought Alex Ross did a killer job. I love that. This one here. Love that. Want to get that signed someday, and I did like that rendition of that Sensation Comics. I actually got 2 copies of it. Really nice. This sold out pretty fast, I believe. Shakira killed it, bro. Shakira killed it, though. But I ain't gonna say nothing about J-Lo. It was good. It was entertaining. That's all I'm gonna say. It was entertaining. And then let's show some books I picked up here. Picked up these. I believe it was on either a New York Warriors or Keeping It Thorough on one of his auctions recently. And man, let me tell you something. If you guys are not going to those auctions right now, be it the New York Warriors or Keeping It Thorough, and there's a couple of other people that are having some killer auctions. Strictly Comics is doing a good auction. There's been some crazy, crazy books. You know what? The like everything else, like comic books and everything else, the selling part of the YouTube community has begun to evolve. So initially you had TiVo and actually I'm trying to think of his name now. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Great Legend was first guy hosting shows and auctions and stuff like that. And then, New York Warriors started, but New York Warriors took it to the next level of weekly and over 100 people watching. But now you got people out there that are selling bangers. I mean, Theory had some really good books out there. Mr. Let was killing it the last 2 auctions. Have you guys seen the books that guy was letting go? I mean, he let go of an FF5, an X-Men 1, a Bone 1. I mean, that was just, and those were the big ones, but besides all the little ones that were like $500-$600 books that he was letting go of. I mean, it was just crazy the kind of books he was putting out there. It was crazy. Yeah. Let was bringing fire. Fire. But talk about fire. I picked up a nice 4-book lot from my man Comically Flawed. Ultimates number 12. This one here is Spectacular Spider-Man number 12. And then I love this cover. One of the reasons I bought this was this here. What's that? Thunderbolts 27, 127, right? It's the Jock. And then the Killer book right there. And this book has picked up some heat. I forget which way to go on this. I apologize. First Thunderbolts. So I got a few copies on this. This book, it'll be nice when it's got a clean and press. It's got maybe 3 ticks on it. Other than that, it's in the 9 range. I got to look at the back. I haven't looked at the back. Yeah, I don't think there's a book Mr. Lit did not have, man. Yeah, Theory. I got some good books from Theory. That is true. See, still Comically Flawed bought Strange Tales 110 from him. He just had some nice books. Some nice books. You know? Universe X said he asked him about 3 books. Seeking Near Mint. Damn, those posters ain't those are actually just backups so you don't see the shitty wall. I'm actually probably been thinking about it and just gonna redo the wall, tape it and paint it over. I've got so many posters and pictures and stuff like that I'll put up there, design it. But for now, that's just the backdrop. Besides, who gives a shit? I mean, it's all about the content, you know. Press them. Posters are too big to press anyway. I mean, they won't all fit. I would have to do it in sections. It would leave lines so big, you know. My man Joker 68. What's going on? How's everything? And talking about my man Theory, he had a lot there that I had to jump on also. So this is what I got from Theory. We got a newsstand, X-Men 155. Regular copy of 155. As you can see, I haven't even changed out the bags and boards on these. Let's go this way. 163. Annual number 6. Great Emma Frost was this 131. And then the bang was this one here. 121. I keep hearing people say first appearance of Alpha Flight, but it was actually the first full appearance of Alpha Flight. First cameo of Alpha Flight is X-Men 120. Look at the pricing on it. You'll see why. And also, it's a black book. That border on X-Men 120. Tough book to get in a 9.8. Nice book. Tough to get in a 9.8. So Wobbles is asking, would you trade a 4.0 first Kingpin for a 2.5 first Punisher? I love Kingpin, but I'm a budget collector. I don't think I'd get another chance at a 129. Well, you answered your own question there, Wobbles. If you really want a Punisher and they're fair market value for both of them, then you go for what you love. You go for what you love. Theory says people are sleeping. It's up to you. You got to look at the GPA and see what each one of them will go for, and then 120 is your birthday book, huh? But then that's the way I would do it, you know. I have a 9.6 also on that. Comically Flawed, stand by. It's gonna give you the GPA. I'll talk about a book that right now, not an expensive book, but a book I would be picking up, and I actually do pick up little by little if it's the right price. I got this off of eBay, and it's somebody that I buy all the time off of, and I got this for a really good price. And after pressing, man, I'm thinking this book is in the 9s. I'm really excited. This is gonna go out soon, but Fantastic Four number 1. I'll show you this guy's spine on this. It is clean. FF 129. First appearance of Thundra. Just has a little overspray on the top. But this book is beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, Mylar gives you that fucked up glare because I have fluorescence above, but man, look at that. That book is just tight. Super tight book. I love that book. We'll talk about halftime show, but what everybody think of the game? Tell you what, the last 8 minutes, Chiefs brought it. Here's a tip. So I picked up, this was the second high grade Journey into Mystery I've recently picked up. And this is beautiful. This is 8 or better, maybe more. As you can see, Holmes crushed it, bro. He wins another Super Bowl, and he could write his own ticket in Kansas City for the rest of his life. I mean, he could probably do it now, but look at this. This book is clean. 12-cent goodness, Journey into Mystery. Beautiful copy. Congrats, Dave. Seeking Your Mint just got Avengers Annual 10. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm washing some of my customers' books there, Joker. Imagine, the wife's got the dryer going on. But there's a website called Hip Comics. Is it Hip Comics? I'll tell you right now. Oh, shit. Hip. Hip Comics, yeah, check it out. You can. It's kind of like an eBay-ish type of thing, but I found some pretty good deals on there. Just another place to go. Yeah, I got 2 of these, 2 different ones, Floyd, that are fucking amazing. I mean, this thing is beautiful. I'm probably gonna send it to get graded because it's that nice. I'm hoping that it pulls like it's got 1 color breaking, 2 color break ticks that I see, and the top is a little soft, but it just pulls an 8.5 or a 9. I'm hoping it pulls a 9. I would be happy. I'm thinking more like an 8.5-ish, maybe. It's beautiful. Yeah, but my Knicks are horrible, bro. That's right, Wobbles. Baseball starts, and the real team is back. You guys see what Gary Sanchez is looking like now, bro? Got rid of all that fat, leaned up. Let me tell you something. That dude starts to hit the way he can hit and stays healthy. Better watch out. That lineup of the Yankees is real, and there ain't no garbage can banging and none of that other bullshit. All right, we'll talk about it, Comic Book Flood. We'll talk about it. I'll hold it. What else did I get? Oh, okay. So picked up a book from my man Gills recently. Very nice book, and he always throws me some freebies in there. So he threw me Naomi #5 in there. Beautiful cover there for God Country #2. Vlad Jr. is nasty, bro. Vlad Jr. is nasty. I don't know if he's gonna take over the East though. Catwoman at 44. You got my man Gleba David Torres right there, 23 years old and ready to rock the world. Yeah, you trade Mookie Betts, you're done. Sox are done. Gomez, what's going on, broski? How's everything? Oh, thank you, Johnny Dakota. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites right there, man. Wear that shit with pride. I got a comic shirt for months to go. I mean, there's so many of them. We'll see. San Diego's got to build up a little more of a rotation there, man, from B-Town. Yeah, I don't think nobody wants your liver, Adam. And then this was the key that I bought off of him. Gave me a good price on this. Right now, this is probably sitting at a 9.4-ish. Hoping I could get this into a 9.6. But even at a 9.4, I got a fair price for it. And that's Batman Adventures #12, first appearance of Harley Quinn. Anybody go see this yet? Because I heard the reviews were pretty good on it. But I don't know. There was talk that they were inflating sales prices and everything else. Haven't seen it. Yeah, Seattle will be in the next World Series. Sure. Yes, sir, Mr. Gomez. I haven't been on live in a while. I haven't seen you around in the community in a bit. What you been up to, brother? Everything good? I see you on Instagram, though. Doing your cooking, doing your little fake ass lifting there that you do there, bro. Got to start doing some real lifting, man. Come on. All joking, man. All joking. Picked this up on Instagram, and I got this for $75 shipped, which I thought was a pretty good deal. I would say it's like a 5.0 copy of Avengers #48. You can see spine, first appearance of Dane Whitman, but you know it has its issues. But it's pretty white, which I think goes a long way. It's complete. No heavy tanning to this. This book suffers from some serious tanning issues, man. Tanning issues, but book that got hot, man. And this guy, again, they signed a 6-picture deal with the guy who's going to play the Black Knight. Think this book ain't going to get some more heat? I don't think it's reached its ceiling yet. I really, really don't. It's just a book I don't think has hit its peak, you know? Which you X, you asked Mr. Left for one of these for this Avengers 48. Yeah, man, I think that's a good pickup, man. I think that's a real good pickup. Yep, yeah, Kit Harington. That's right. That's the guy. I mean, he does well, which he probably will. That Eternals movie takes off and starts a whole new universe. I think it'll be nice. Yeah, you know what, man, from Beantown, I think, as we know, certain books the MCU inflates them. So if you can get it for a deal, get it now. I would grade it and then get rid of it. That would be me. You know, I picked up one at a flea market, not a flea market, a small show, and I'll probably have it for sale soon. It came back pretty nice. I showed it in one of my other videos, though. This one here, X, is probably gonna get. It's gonna depend. I'm gonna look at it, press it out first, and see how it looks. If I think that I could get decent return on it, then I'll probably grade it. If not, then I'll sell it raw. Yeah. See, so Shadow Blaze is on. Hey, what's going on? And Rags is on. Rags knows what I'm talking about when it comes to the flip. Did everybody see the Falcon, Winter Soldier, and the WandaVision and Loki show? And did you guys see those trailers, man? Yes, sirree. I definitely saw those trailers. I'll tell you what, I enjoyed the WandaVision. I liked a lot of that stuff. Everybody's going crazy when they show her in the Scarlet Witch costume. I was watching one of the guys that breaks down stuff, and they were talking that that's just going to be a sequence where she's actually taking her kids out trick-or-treating and she dresses up as a witch. But I like the whole Brady Bunch staircase stuff, Leave It to Beaver home, and that stuff was pretty cool, just very, very cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Thought that was real cool. Yeah, see, David says he's not going to be chasing that. Yeah, I'm not chasing it either. If it falls on my lap like these two did, and I just happen to catch them at the right time, I'm going to grab them. There's a couple other books that I've been kind of buying on a regular. Man, I'll tell you what, Johnny Dakota, it is going to be a good year. I'm excited for the Black Widow, first of all. I'm a fan of the way that looks. It kind of has that Winter Soldier feel, and that's my favorite MCU movie of all time. And I just think they wouldn't be making a Black Widow movie if it's not going to be a build up for the future. And I know there's the whole Yelena becoming the new Black Widow, but I just feel that something else is going to come out. Yeah, but how many characters are not the same characters in the comic books? I found, just my opinion, but I found that when I go to see these Marvel movies, I cannot expect the character to be the same, and I cannot expect the story arcs to be the same exact thing as they were in the books. That just doesn't happen. It doesn't transcribe over to movies. Yeah, let's see what happens with the Taskmaster. That new one where he kicks up his shield, like kind of a la Captain America, was kind of cool. I think Red Guardian is it? Will bring some comedic relief to that series. Should be interesting. Then let's go with some more books. I picked up these two books. I picked up again. I purchased one from dude, I'm getting old. I'm drawing a blank. With my man Gills on Instagram, he's on a lot of the shows. He actually did his debut on a raffle, man, bringing some great books. And he threw this in, and this is the Walmart version for Spider-Man #1. It has 1, 2, 3 ticks on it, but still, it could use a press. It's a nice book. I haven't even been following the modern variants like I used to. Kind of weaned off of the modern variants. Yeah, definitely a senior moment, Murph. I'm allowed one of those. I'm gonna have a senior moment next time I'm pressing your books too. People hating on that actor playing Ray Guardian. I kind of like it though. I thought he was kind of funny, especially when he's talking about water weight and shit like that. That shit makes me laugh. Yeah, Adam drinks, dude. He don't need a reason to drink. Just that the clock ticks is reason enough for him to drink. And then I'll pick this up, and this is a nice copy. I'm hoping this can go up to a 9.6 also. NYX #3. In recent, like I said, this book is a book that all of a sudden I've been, there's a little downtrend on it. I've been picking it up. That's the third one I picked up. I got 2 out there grading. So excited for that. Excited. And then the last book is a slab. I gotta thank my man Comically Flawed for giving me a good deal on this. Yeah, Gills is right there. What's going on, Gills? Just showing some books you sold me. George Brett's a nice card to have. Yeah, that's it. She's too good a character for them to let her lay low. God forbid that the MCU brings her back. Because, in my opinion, the modern era, NYX, X-23, and Miles Morales are the 2 big ones. Everybody likes Kamala and those, but the 2 big ones were NYX and Miles Morales. Those 2 characters really brought to the forefront new characters. Jeff G, thank you very much, brother. You know what? I will read that new Kubert series. I'm a fan of Kubert, and I'm a huge Wolverine fan. So, yeah, I'll read it. Like, I've been reading the X-Men. I'm a little behind on all those X-Men books because that's about the only thing I'm pulling right now. But I'll pull it, Yeah. I still have a couple of my Miles. I kept them. And again, last book I just purchased, I got this from my man Comically Flawed. This is an upgrade on mine. I have a 3.5 now, up to a 4.5. So super happy to add that to the collection. Super happy. What else? If anybody's interested, I have a Amazing Spider-Man 101 6.0 up for raffle right now on Instagram. I think there's like 19 spots left to close it out. So If anybody's interested, want to grab a spot, $10 spots, go on there. There's some minis on there. If you don't want to do a $10 spot, try and bump up your chances of winning. Never know. Could win a nice book for $10. That book is with the TV promos and everything, man. It's just shot up. See, I haven't read the new Star Wars. Murphy was good, huh? $3.99 tag. Okay. Yeah, Gomez. It looks good on Batman Thor right now. See, man. So, man from B-Town, did you cut back dramatically on your pull? At one point, I was like a $60 a week guy. I was pulling a lot of books. You know what? I have it right here. I think I have it. Did I move it? No, it's right here. Gil sent me. I do have it, Gills. It's around here somewhere. I don't know. I've never seen that, and where it was just a cover like that. I've never seen that. That's why we got to get Gills to start doing some more videos and showing some stuff. The guy's always got good stuff. I just got so much shit around here that I got to start cleaning this out again. Get rid of some more books. It's time to do a purge. People are going to start benefiting it. $40, $50 a month, huh, Gomez? Vader has been good. Yeah, last year. Oh, yeah, I read all sorts of stuff for a long while. My pull is down to Venom and Batman to save money. Yeah, trust me. Clean and press, buddy. Clean and press. Press the shit out of those books. They'll be brand new, brand new. But you know what? I wanted to talk because I was having this thought today, and I was watching ETA Nick, and he's always. I mean, I know everybody knows Nick in the community, and he's not afraid to bring knowledge to people and stuff. And one thing he always doesn't. If you listen to Nick, he doesn't go to cons anymore. He really doesn't care for them. I enjoyed him. You know what, Gomez? I thought about that, but for me to do blind boxes, I want to be fair. I want to be able to give guys bang for their buck. I don't want to be that guy that puts out a blind box, and still it has to be profitable for me to make. Your Spawn came back with extra ticks. Yeah, all right there, Theory. I told you beforehand. So this book is for Theory, and this is what I was talking about. So Nick talks about, and there's some other guys that talk about learning how to grade. You gotta learn how to grade, and if you learn how to grade, there are deals to be found on eBay. So when I started grading, you know what? I'll do a video one day on an example. I was at a con. I got so excited. I found an X-Men 55 and a 59. I'll never forget the books. And I thought they were high grade, and I overpaid. The Theory, you're talking about your. I'm sorry to cut you out. Theory's talking about his Spawn. But Theory, did you tell everybody about your ASM 300? What'd you think that was? Tell them, Theory. So, if you learn how to grade, Theory won't reveal that ASM grade. If you learn how to grade, there are deals to be made on eBay. And I mean, guys like ETA Nick, DS Comics is another guy you watch. He does a lot of videos. He's actually doing a series now, Road to a Key type of series, and he's showing his profit margin and everything like that. So another guy to watch. $100, my God. I'm not even going to tell you. We'll talk later. I'll tell you what your profit range is now. So you killed it. But again, I go on the CGC forums, and I used to go on there a lot. And there used to be a thing called "Can you grade my book?" There's a subdivision in there. I used to look at the books all the time, see what people were giving it as grades, try and figure out mistakes. The other thing they talk about is going on eBay, looking at a grade of a book you have or a book you think, looking at a 4.5 or a 5.0 and seeing some of the defects on that book and seeing if that's, comparison to you. So, things to do. Try to see. I'm playing Mad Scientist. I'm going to put this up here because I want to see what Gil's talking about. I have been humidifying the inkjet paper that goes behind the covers and the backer that goes in the centerfold. Why are you humidifying them? I'd like to know why. Why would you humidify them? So, and that's Mr. Comic Covers. It's hit it right on the head. See this? This book here, when I first started, helped me a lot. This book helped me dramatically. It is not an end-all be-all, but it is a great, great tool. And by no chance am I a sponsor of Overstreet, but I picked this up on Amazon, and it was killer. Let me just show you. So what this book does is it breaks down examples. I'm look for like a mid-grade. Let's go 6.0. So it will give you examples of what a 6.0, the defects that are allowed on a 6.0. You see where it says corner wear, pencil mark, foxing. See that spine wear there, miswrap on the cover. Over here it says rounded corners, chipped edges, right? So that's a book that could be a 6.0. And then he'll use another one here and another example of other things that could be examples. Small edge chips, dust shadows, staining on the cover, more dust shadows. But you get the gist of it, right? Yeah, you know what, Gills? I've never tried that. I'll probably try it on a bullshit book, but I think my technique's a little different from yours. And it varies from book to book, as you know. Press and not removed. Okay. Have you ever tried like with an older book? Have you ever tried just using a humidity chamber? Because I think that works the best. I find. But also, let me just get back to this before I go off tangent. What it does is it gives you a grade description. All right. So it'll show you what a 6.0 is. It's a fine. It tells you what defects it can have. The comic, the exterior, the spine, minor spine roll is allowed. There can also be a 1/4-inch spine split. You see, it breaks it down. And then on this side here, it tells you what the ink gloss should be. The date stamps are allowed. Spine split up to a 1/4. Rust migration, minor migration is allowed. Minor tears are allowed. So it tells you everything that a 6.0 should be. So, yeah, Theory, I don't know about that Batgirl 12. I don't think it's 9.8. I told you that from day one. But fingers crossed, brother. Fingers crossed. But I use this book. AG, what's going on, brother? How's everything? Cougar Comics is here. Jay Salsa, what's going on, Jay? But like I said, this book here I use for a long time. I still refer to it every once in a while, and it's a great guideline, Great guideline. You know what, Chad? I don't know about that. You know what? Depends on the age of the book. If it's a modern books get tagged hard. Modern books get tagged a lot harder because it's not as old a book. So the flaws show up easy on it. It's just that thing. But that was it, fellas. I mean, that was it. Check that out. If you're learning how to grade, kick it with guys in the community. Use the CGC forums to learn how to grade. There's a lot of stuff you can find in there. And Gills, I will be trying your little theory there, right there. Your Your system. Now, how long do you humidify those boards? We'll talk off air. Yeah, you have a shot at a 9.6 theory. I showed you what the issues was that I saw there, and that book was pressed multiple times. Multiple times. What do you mean, Pope? I as far as selling or anything like that, I don't know. I see, like, I picked this up through Amazon. This was something I picked up on Amazon. I don't think they had anything like a guide online where you could just like pull up their information. I've never seen that, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, Floyd, it kind of is. It's just paper quality and defects are a little different. Remember, a modern book is not going to have foxing on it. It's not going to have dust shadows on it because it hasn't been exposed to light for that long period of time. Also, the fact that after 1990s boom, people were putting their books in bags and boards immediately because they thought there was future investment. So that eliminated all of that. Those are defects that you see on the 1960s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and even into the 80s, you see it on those kind of books. Distilled water is the only way to go, my man, Gills. Wow, you humidify them for 4 hours. You put them in a humidity chamber for 4 hours? Interesting. Yeah, well, you don't want any flaws to come up on it, any specks of dirt or anything, any impurities. Trying to see. Yeah, Rags, you know what? I mean, the amount of books that you send in, you definitely need to get yourself a press, Yeah, no, I could hear that, All right, Gills, we'll talk. I appreciate that. That'll be great. Like I told you, I'm with my son both days, so if that works, we'll definitely talk. I appreciate that. But you know what? The other thing, I was looking at C2E2. I didn't see too many variant exclusives that I really care for. There is a nice Venom one that's coming out. I think Perillo did it for Scorpion. That was nice. Very nice. But I agree. A grade should be a grade, should be a grade across the board. But think about this. So we're all talking about grade across the boards, right? How many 4.5s are you seeing in moderns? How many 5.0s and 6.0s are you seeing in moderns? You're not seeing them because nobody's submitting that type of book. Yeah, I thought so too, because I really haven't seen. I saw a Vampirella one. No, a Red Sonja one, or was it a Red Sonja one? And the Scorpion ones. Other than that, I really can't say that. Yeah, the see Wood. What's going on, brother? Yeah, they're a little late, right? Because I mean, we're 3 weeks out. I know New York usually starts around this time anyway. That definitely starts around this time. Yeah, see Wood. I'm going to be a C2E2 this year, so should be fun. I got to meet up with C Wood at Baltimore. It's a blast. All the guys over there. It was a good time. Lon Espinoza, what's going on? Chad, I'm probably going to be going to that. I know I talked to you. If I get in time and feeling good, probably going to stop in for a bit on that. Assless chaps. Brother, if you wear assless chaps, you will never hear the end of it. Never hear the end of it. Emerald City. That's one on my list, David. One on my list. Definitely want to go check that out. But yeah, fellas, you know what? I appreciate you guys coming out, shooting the shit with me. I always like this stuff. If my opinions help out people there, I hope they do, especially to a newer collector. And most guys here I've known for a while, so they all know how to collect. But there are a lot of young guys. I haven't, but we'll take a look at it right now after I'm done here, Jay. All right. Right. But yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed the books and everything else. And until my next video, peace.